Skydio 2. It is what it is. Good morning, YouTube. I just wanted to give you a quick update this morning as to what has been going on. I know it's probably seemed like a roller coaster ride for the past, I'd say 2 months to be exact, actually. So I just want to kind of let you know the direction that my channel is going in and kind of what we're doing here. Most specifically about the Skydio 2. I tell you what, it has been a very unique situation to say the least, but it is what it is. Skydio 2, it is what it is. I received it on December 19th. Again, very thankful that I was able to be one of the first to try it out and to test it, to see what it was all about. I did not have one of the first Skydios, so this was from the R1, so this was my first experience really with anything outside of DJI. So it's been a neat learning curve to kind of see that. But I sold the Skydio 2 yesterday, so I had it exactly 2 months. So this is basically a 2-month review, or a review from a 2-month owner, to kind of let you know. And if you've been following the channel, you know that already. The Skydio 2 is a very well built device. It's very sturdy. It's handcrafted versus being mass produced, and that is not normal in this day and time. So that is a very neat aspect of this device. It's very compact. If you purchase the Pro case, the Pro kit, and you have everything together, holds the accessories very nicely, and you can pack a lot of accessories into a small usable package. Skydio customer service has been exceptional to deal with. One of the neat things that I just learned yesterday while going through the sale process of this, of the Skydio 2, is that they are now transferring the warranty from the original purchaser to the new owner. I did not know that they were going to be doing that, but that was confirmed yesterday. The man that was that purchased my drone, he contacted them, and they're going to contact the Skydio. They're going to transfer the warranty to him. Now, it does begin at the original date that I received it at. So the warranty began on 12/19 of 2019, and it will go forward to 12/19/2020. So that's understandable, but I thought that was very nice, and that is huge of Skydio to do that. So that is awesome. In my mind, I thought the Skydio 2 was going to be what I had before, in addition to the obstacle avoidance. I think the stability that I was used to, as far as what I mean by that, when you fly the drone, you park it in a place, it stays there. The Skydio 2 does a lot of movement and moving around, which I'm not used to. So that was a little bit different. So I think in my mind, or my fault, it was my perception that I would have all of those things that I was used to, in addition to this obstacle avoidance, and in addition to this tracking mode. But it's just different. It's a completely different device, and that is something to understand on the front end. As being marketed as a device with amazing obstacle avoidance and amazing tracking ability, the Skydio 2 has that. But we'll talk a little bit about some of the differences or the issues that I faced, or the concerns that I have. The 1/2 inch branches or less, those are everywhere where I live. I live here in the mountains of North Carolina, so there's forest lands and trees and power lines and limbs and bushes everywhere that I live, and this is year round, with no leaves even at times, year round. So if I was in a wooded area, it's very probable that I'm going to run into some very small limbs, and the Skydio may not capture that. To me, that made it feel very risky for me to continue to try to use it where I live, and I can't travel to use it. I don't really have a scenario where I would be in wide open fields riding 4-wheelers or skiing, snowboarding, things like that. So for me personally, I just couldn't use it for those things, and I wouldn't. But I know that there's a lot of people that will, and that was a real deciding factor in me wanting to sell. I originally thought about doing weddings, some things like that, what I could or use it for, but very little would I use it for tracking. And again, where I live, I was just afraid that I was going to crash the drone and it would not be covered under warranty. It's just the area in which I live in. I just feel also that it's limited to my location. I know it's seasonal here. We're currently in the winter time with no leaves and foliage and things, so that accounts for a decent amount of time here where I live, that it would be that way. The time of day, I can't fly at night or if it's too dark, and so that can kind of be an issue. Again, working on different kind of promotional jobs, that could definitely be an issue. Primarily wooded areas here where I live, or where I'd be using it away from people, away from roadways. Rain and snow, that is a limiting factor. Not that I really fly in rain and snow much at all, but what I do from time to time is try to capture snowfall. And so moderate snow, I would fly potentially in that kind of environment, or in a search and rescue type situation. The weather, even if it was not as conducive as we'd want it to be, we definitely want to try to use a device to try to locate a person or what have you. So some of the things that I was thinking about along those lines as well. I believe the biggest thing that I have found that concerns me is predictability. The predictability of what the Skydio is going to do. The ability for me to know beforehand the path or the reaction that the drone is going to make. You can't do that. If the drone is tracking you and you're using a beacon or controller, what have you, and you're driving, or you're not in a position that you have your hands on a control, you don't know what it's going to do. The Skydio doesn't just stop necessarily. It tries to find its way through the obstacles that it's going through. It moves around a lot, trying to go through different areas. So that movement really concerned me. I'm used to a drone stopping, and then you can move around and manually move that yourself. The Skydio can't be stopped that way. If you're riding a hoverboard or what have you, it's tracking you, and you've seen many videos where it gets kind of caught up in tree limbs, and most of those limbs will be under that half-inch size or diameter, and so will the warranty be covered? And I feel like there's really nothing you can do about it. You say, well, stay away from those areas. Well, again, where I live, those areas are everywhere, and I just really don't see how I could use it without that potential always being a factor. And that's what absolutely scares me the most. I can't control what it's doing. And what I've seen is it will, to avoid an obstacle, it will move and potentially hit another obstacle. So that's just things that concern me the most. I really wanted to give it ample opportunity and ample time, and I feel that I was able to do that with the controller, with the phone, with the beacon, and I feel good to do that. I feel I've had the opportunity to try it out, feel good about what is taking place. The owner, awesome man, awesome fella. I spent a lot of time talking to him yesterday, and just really how we were alike in a lot of ways, very particular with my equipment, wanting to make sure everything is operating as it should be, taken care of as it should be. And I just feel this is a perfect situation. I feel like it's going to someone who really wants the device and understands the capabilities and has had good communication with Skydio and understands the warranty, the transfer. He asks very good questions, so I'm very pleased and happy with how that is working out. Again, wish Skydio the best. Love to see what they're going to continue to do and the devices that they're going to make, and see how things move forward from here. But for me, I'm more, I guess, of a traditional drone pilot, having control, especially thinking about the Part 107 and those things there. I really feel for me and the business setup that I have, that I need to be in full control of the drone and what I would be doing with it. It just is what it is. Skydio 2, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned. We're going to keep moving forward. Don't forget, I do have the pre-order in for the Evo 2. Very excited about seeing how that is going to come together and what we're going to be able to do with it. very excited. March is getting here soon. It's soon approaching, so hopefully we will have that in hand soon, and we'll just keep moving forward. Thank you to all who watch. Again, subscribe. If you hadn't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Tell people about JAYBIRD. We're up and coming and growing here in our location, and we're excited about what is going on. YouTube, talk to you soon.